Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's match. WMU Club versus CCE Baja. I am, as always, Jay. My name's not Jay Ming, and I am tonight being joined by the one and only Nines.
What's up, gang? Hello.
I am really excited for tonight's match. I am admittedly very hype. I will, however, since we are not in game yet, I will, however, add the Spotify audio over here as well.
Hey, what's the playlist we got queued up?
Currently, I got the Overwatch soundtrack going.
That's actually a banger. That's how I feel. Dude, every time I see like Dorado, Route 66, those types of maps, like the music they got for those,
Yeah.
kind of peak. But I think nothing will beat Ilios in my opinion. There's just too much nostalgia with that map. But I'm pretty hype. I haven't seen much of the club team at least, so I'm pretty hyped to see how we play.
I'm excited because this team is a powerhouse roster. So it is looking like it is going to be first map of Ilios. And of course, a lovely Freya band coming out. That's something that I'm never going to complain about.
Ever.
More than happy at all times to see a Freya band come out. You could
even
not
after the nerfs, man.
You could not convince me to want to see that character.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I will say it was pretty hype. It's pretty hype spectating it, but being in the game, playing with or against it, it's just, well, one got blown up. GG.
Yeah. And the Brigida also being banned. That's one that I find a little bit interesting to see that coming as a ban on Ilios.
Oh, dude, she's nuts.
I'm very much used to, and this could be reflective of my rank, but I'm very used to seeing champions or heroes like Lucia. Oof, my League player just leaked. Ooh, that was gross. My bad. I apologize, chat.
We're not there
I'm very
yet.
used to seeing stuff like the Lucio get banned on this map.
Yeah.
I'm used to people hating any of the boop characters because they're so used to getting random meme boops on them that just tilt them out of the game.
I will say, I personally think that Brig is just one of the strongest supports in the game at this point because she just hasn't been touched. She's only gotten like little micro buffs here and there between each season, but right now, with the current meta being more brawly, on top of, well, dive, she's good in both. I feel like she's just gonna getting banned is gonna be a big kind of mix up between both teams.
Very excited to see who all plays tonight for WMU Club because this roster is a very interesting one. It has a good number of players. Their standard issue support backline here, ever since Raider moved up to varsity, has been Alacrity and Odysseus here holding it down, but they do have a rotation of DPS players, and I am curious to see who ends up in for how many games. I believe that Jester is not going to be there tonight. I believe he is away, but it would be very interesting to see if he gets subbed in. I don't know if he is there. I cannot say that for confidently sure. What I can say is that this roster is one that is very exciting. It is one that has a very fun mix of new and returning talent. We have new players in Hunkrat, Dysania, and Alacrity, and we have returning from Academy now on Club Odysseus, as well as Arcane,
initiating match,
who is a staple player over the years here at Western Michigan.
Dang. So we've got like a whole mix of different blood. I like that. Let's see if they take like traits from teams previous. Like strats.
Alright, this music is
Be pretty
very
sick.
epic, but it might be a little too epic for Elios, so low-key, I'm gonna go turn the in-game music back on now that we're in-game.
Yep.
Ready for battle.
Ready? I'm liking the comp already that we're running.
You gotta have the Lucio come out. It's basically a
Yes.
requirement.
I'm hoping we get to see a lot of tracking on that ball with our Tracer.
Yeah. And the Reaper, too, honestly. That Reaper can
yeah.
just... That ball is a moving health pack for a Reaper.
Yep.
That guy is
3,
health on wheels. Or
1. Round
not really
1.
wheels.
Capture
Wheel.
the
He is the wheel.
Yeah. But with that Wu Yang, with that Hammond, it is a very, very nimble comp here
Yeah.
for Baja. Oh!
Oh,
Well, that was
nice.
quick.
We take those.
Yeah, we take
Got
those.
one.
That's going to be an immediate fight right off of the bat. Going to be traded 1-for-1 with a boot
Nice.
from the Lucio to start us off. That's going to be 2 in favor of WMU. Going to be pushing out. But not able to secure the kill on the Genji. So Genji is going to fall to his death after
And he
missing on that
falls to
wall.
his death.
Yep.
He had to follow along with his Kiri. He just had to make her feel like, heard.
Yeah. Our Lucio just jamming out to the beat here. Already having 1 boop this game. I cannot
Liking this
imagine that
angle.
that will be the last of it, knowing this map, knowing how goofy it can get.
Huge split from our Tracer as they like dive our hazard.
Yeah. Really, really fast tempo in this game. Both comps really being based around playing for speed. Characters like Tracer, characters like Lucio, like Wu Yang, like Ball. All these characters who are so comfortable playing at an incredibly high speed. And all these characters who feel the need to engage at the fastest possible angle. And that's going to be a 1-for-1 going out right off the back here. This Soj is kind of unattended in the point, but slowly but surely WMU is going to take the advantage in this fight. WMU is going to be in position to win this fight. Big ball slam going to be taking down the Reaper, however.
Dang.
Suzy coming out to keep the Hammond alive. WMU does still hold control of the point, does still have a tank ultimate, and is still in prime position. There goes down the Soja. That makes it a very, very, very favored fight for WMU with the amount of ults that they have coming up right now. With Soja being the first DPS ult that Baja was going to have, WMU is primed for final fight territory right now. With a big bomb onto the Kiri.
Huge pulse.
That is going to be a very hard fight for Baja to be able to get in here, but they do need to touch. They are sending the ball in onto point 2 touch. The Genji is there as well. The ball
mine's
taking
getting
some
messed
space.
up.
The Kiriko ult comes out as well. That ball ult took 0 space. The beat
God,
comes out and
booped
it ends
mid-slam.
now, but that ball is just tickling through that beat. Big kill from the Lucio is going to be getting this fight in favor of WMU as well. Wu Yang ult coming out, knocking down 3 from Western. That Lucio was 1 HP down into the well, goes up, goes out, and is A-okay, and going to die eventually. But WMU still has a good fight here. Oh, they're going to be getting bladed in the Kitsune. That is going to be really, really rough, and that is going to be a big blade to secure the fight for Baja, not letting it be a stomp.
They had to dump every single ult to take that, I will say. Even
Ooh,
with
we
2
see a
kind of
Tracer
like
flank.
burned.
Tracer is on the side here, got the beam blasters ready to go. I'm watching the Tracer flank.
Unseen.
She is, as of now, unseen behind WMU. Not doing too much damage as of just yet. WMU is just playing super fast, pushing forward here. Nobody really worried about the Tracer as of just yet, and that's going to be a pick onto the Wu Yang for WMU. No pulse bomb means no kill for the Tracer there for WMU.
And she caught.
But the Tracer for Baja dies. That's going to be 2. That's going to be 3. And that's going to be a fight in favor of WMU, which means the point is going to be held. The ball is falling to his death, and that is going to be the
Map
first
1.
objective to WMU.
Jeez. That was insane. I'm seeing a lot more, like, how do I describe it? A lot more team fighting, a lot more organization, target calling, like from WMU as the previous. I'm seeing them a lot more like focused on one target at a time instead of splitting off into two different groups, which is definitely playing into their like favor. Not seeing a whole lot of that out of the blue side, which I think is what's kind of getting them caught mid-fight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm really excited to
round
see
two.
if anything is changed up for this second map here. Control
Farah
point
pick.
here, a lot more open, a lot more susceptible to picks like the Farah that just have incredible poke value. Picks like the Genji coming out as well still. Farah Genji. I've seen it a lot where it's just so good together because Farah just takes it down and Genji just works like an assassin. And that's going to be a 1-for-1.
It's a 1-for-1.
That's another boot though. That is going to be Lucio boot number 3? 4? He's getting
Like
farmed at
5.
this point.
And the Tracer just going in the back by melting.
Yeah.
That's a 3K.
That's some big Tracer damage right there, and that is going to be first control of the point in favor of WMU off of the back of a boot and a lot of Tracer bullets.
I'll be honest, like holding
Holy
tab,
moly,
just
he is
looking at the
12
Tracer,
on
they're not.
Tracer right now.
Yeah, not a lot of damage coming out, but that damage is just one clips.
Yeah. Now that
Just
guy
like,
is blasting the
Playing
beams.
patient.
Dude, I can't see that Nerf gun and not call it the beam blaster. It looks like
It is just beams. What's even worse with the golden gun?
So look at the boot behind the hazard. Not able to out. Meanwhile, it's going to be 2 kills in favor of Baja. That is going to probably mean this point is going to be flipped over. WMU just walking away, not giving over some free ult charge when they just don't need to. If you know the fight is over, no reason to stay around.
I'm surprised they were able to get out after sitting by that rock for a second. I thought the Farah would be all over that.
Reaper got the long way ready for this Farah. Dropping the long way, but does not do enough damage to the Farah. That is going to be, however, Kitsune coming out from Western Michigan, going to be pushing straight on the point. The Justice is coming out from the Farah, and that is going to be 2 kills in 3 in the pocket of that hazard from Baja. Going to be taking the percentage lead.
I will say, burning the Farah ult by using just the Kiri ult, I think that's definitely worth it, as you have, what, 4 ults almost online from WMU? I see a huge fight coming.
Yeah. Both teams are set. Ooh! Pulse Bomb does not pick up anybody and does lead to the death of Tracer, meaning WMU is in an awkward spot. Kirill coming out as well to try to just solidify this fight. Western Michigan just says, no, we're out of here. Goodbye.
Yep, gone. That could have been definitely saved, I think, for a little bit later, or at least in retaliation to some upcoming ults.
Yeah, definitely not one that I would have wanted to rip there, just because if you already have the advantage, you already have Western on the back foot, I don't want to use it, but
Yeah.
pushing forward here, Western Michigan pushing in, there's a blade rip, there's a beat rip,
Huge beat.
that is a 1 HP Kiriko, and the
That's a
Kiriko
dead
goes
Kiri.
down, Alacrity with a big shot, gonna be a return pick from the Farah. But the Reaper ult comes out, starts
Reaper
reaping,
ult.
gets 2, and that is including a tank. And that means that this fight is going to go in favor of Western Michigan
the
unless
long
this
shot.
Lucio is a miracle worker.
And the long shot out of the Reaper on the Farah.
Reaper
You know,
doing
I
it
would
the
think-
long way.
I'd think we would have swapped to Cass, but I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I really like this Reaper.
If you can reap it the long way, you're good. And that's going to be a beat coming out from Baja here. They do want to push this as hard as they can. Overall, they are going to bring down the tank from Western Michigan. That is going to be a big pick. That is going to make this fight definitely a sketchy one for Western Michigan.
Charter.
Genji here in the front. Oh, that is a big Farah ult. Going to be
Massive
just shredding Western Michigan. 1 pick in favor episode. but with only Lucio left alive to touch, Western Michigan is going to have to, assumedly... There's a hazard with ult on point. Ulting, unfortunately, not hitting many people with it, but...
Air.
Hey, he got himself. And that is going to be the second objective in favor of Baja, bringing us to a number 3 in the first map.
Score.
You love to see it.
I'm liking that.
You'll love to see it. Off to an interesting start already. I always hate, and I'll even admit that I'm not entirely biased to Western Michigan here. I do always hate seeing games that are just a complete curb stomp because it's just a little bit more boring.
Yeah. I'll be real. After the countless games I think I've played of this game in the years that I've played it, just
Old.
steamrolls are always just boring.
Old.
Steamrolls are just
Old.
boring.
Old.
Yeah. You're older than me. You're older than me.
You're old. I'm refined.
What are you saying?
It's different.
Capture the
I age like wine. I age like
Okay.
milk.
Yeah,
Overwatch.
you're right. Yeah.
Anyway, the Pharah pick does stay on the field here, getting so much damage out on this pick. Just such an oppressive pick when you have so much range and so much open air to play with.
There's the cast swap I was talking about.
Yeah, I
liking
can't be
that
too
out of
surprised at the cast swap
WMU.
here. It makes so much sense for handling this Pharah because all you need to do is just click on her and she's gone.
Gone. Speaking of, the Reaper. is
Wait,
taking
Reaper
that
got her the
kill.
long way again.
Yeah.
So this cast angle is dirty. Oh wow, that skin, that gun sounds so crisp. That feels like a Valorant gun.
Oh yeah. I will say I can't think of any better gun than the Nerf gun. It's like a built-in silence. Oh. Well,
I am currently getting marketed to by that. Unfortunate boop, they're going out onto the cast, but I have been marketed to by Activision Blizzard from the screen. Meanwhile, a lot of contact going on in the room. Western Michigan still holding control, but is going down currently.
I'm liking the stall.
It's going
The
back and
trade on the
forth here.
Pharah.
So Western Michigan does get to hold on to this for a long time. I thought that they were not holding on for a second, but they definitely held it longer than I expected, and that's going to mean that they have it all the way up to 43%. And they also have a
and the
cast
cast
pick
in the
off the
back.
back of it. Cast still in there. Just got executed as the last man standing, but he did get a pick onto the Kiri, so that does make this a 4v4 if they want to take it.
The Forest just waiting for their
Quote
cue.
hazard.
See this Pharah come back, probably thinking of taking a flank angle.
Hazard trying to take the high ground here, but there is also a Reaper and a Pharah up here. That means you are going to take a lot of damage.
Yep. Nowhere to really take space.
Western Michigan
for,
has a Reaper on
Baja.
point, going to be threatening it, going to force everybody to look over that way, and just Wraith out. That's going to be 2 picks in favor of Baja, 1 in favor of Western Michigan. But that is a Pharah. That is a very, very high power pick. That is going to be 1 down on the side of Western Michigan, 2 down on the side of Baja. Going to be making another 2 big plays from the Hazard and from the cast duo there from Western Michigan. That cast is cleaning house.
Jeez. That hazard ult was absolutely massive. I think that's 100% would let them take that point there. Sticking at least 3. And with that full health cast just walking in.
Yeah.
I will say I'm a little surprised at the right click perk instead of the other one where you get your abilities refreshed off of headshots, but it could be for the Pharah.
It is so good for that Pharah. That is a big beat coming up. But was that a boop kill from the hazard wall? Oh, that's dirty.
Yes,
and that's
it
a
was.
reef bomb in point blank.
Yes,
Not going to be bringing
indeed.
anybody down. That's going to be 2 dead on the side of Western, make it 4. And that is going to be at 80% to point convert over in favor of Baja. Western Michigan just not able to really kill anyone there through that beat.
I will say with
key
our
detail.
beat coming up,
Western Michigan does have their own beat.
I think that they just that
Wow.
was an insane flick from that cast. Oh man.
Yeah, and that is the point converted for Western Michigan here, and all of a sudden, with that beat and with that crazy pick from the cast, Western Michigan has control. Baja forced to answer, They have to answer this or they do just lose.
Yeah. It's huge.
Big cast angle here.
WMU.
If he can see anyone, he can kill him. Almost.
The rock! That rock was insane.
That's going to be one picked up by Lucio. Ooh, big kill from the cast.
Ooh, we might be able to take this. And the Tracer's back.
Lucio has been contesting point this entire time.
Yeah, I'm
He is,
surprised.
however, going to just bail out here. Point has been flipped, so that means there is no reason to kill yourself to try to touch here. Right now. It is final fight territory for both teams. That is a tragic boop.
And that is another
Almost. But that is a big rebound coming out from Baja. That is going to put Western Michigan's back hard against this wall. That is going to be 3 down from WMU. Make it a 4th. And off the back of the boot. Baja bringing it home. Oh, the just barely didn't touch. But Baja's going to bring it home in game number 1.
We'll see. I'm liking a lot of like what I'm seeing out of both teams. Really, there's a lot of huge coordination. Really, kind of just playing off of their tanks engaged.
Oh no!
Both
is this
teams.
it? No, it is not.
Oh no!
It's a different boop.
Oh.
Oh no!
That was
Oh no! Chat Lanchi has been cooked.
And that's the entire play of the game.
Oh, that is brutal. Unfortunate news. That was captured in 4K on the stream.
Yeah.
And with that, that we need to emotionally recover from that one. So with that, I am going to send it to a brief break between games here, and we will be right back. And we are back. Moments away from game number 2. We are going to Circuit Royale.
Welcome to Circuit.
Honestly hoping to see some Caffrey angles out of WMU. If
There's
we're...
no Widow.
Oh, there's no Widow.
Important note, there is no Widowmaker this time.
I see. This makes this map infinitely more playable. That's crazy.
And the really interesting addition to that, no Orisa. As was said in
Even
the
more
in-game
playable.
chat, she went straight to the glue factory. A deserved
Yeah.
fate for Orisa, honestly. Now,
Ready for battle.
who is shocked here to
correct.
see the dual Sigmas? I'm waiting, I'm
Nobody.
waiting, I'm waiting. Nobody at all? Yeah, that's probably because this is the Sigma map, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not familiar with Overwatch, let me teach you a quick lesson. This map, you just pick Sigma. Why?
There's
Because
no other
every
question.
angle's a long angle.
Yeah. I'm really, really hyped about this Hanzo pick as opposed to Freya Soj. Hanzo on this map with the tighter, like, corridors, kind of.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's the replacement for Widowmaker in this comp.
3,
Exactly.
Meanwhile,
1.
I
Zen.
personally think he gets more value. But
I find the Zen very
Yeah, this-
interesting here because it could be so useful and it could just get instantly imploded. So, very interested to
just
see
like
how
both
that
shields.
goes. Yep. Who would win? One shield versus...
Oh, massive rock.
Oh! Big header coming out
Nice.
from the Hanzo. Arcane starting us off. But he's going to go down
And
as
it's
well.
traded.
But that Sigma is one. Both Sigmas are one, actually. But WMU is going to kill the enemy Sigma faster than Baja is able. And that is going to be WMU off to a quick start to this fight. Off to a quick lead on this map.
Yeah, that first
Yo, that
choke
is-
is
that
genuinely
Sigma looks
one of, if
so
not the
ugly.
harder. Which one?
The Western Sigma skin. Holy cow. He did not age well in that
Beast
one.
in Sigma.
Anyhow, yeah, that is a very painful choke. But honestly, a lot of the angles on this map. This is another one that is just a brutal choke to try to get around this corner and up to that last. With the pick onto the Hanzo, WMU slowly going to get pushed back here. That went through. Wow. Oh,
Yes, it did.
I think I
Oh,
just got
wrong
baited
shield.
by. Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, just a ton of poke going back and forth from both teams here. Sigma slowly going to go down from Western Michigan side. Baja reclaiming this forward territory here.
There's one thing I'm really happy to not see in this game: the double shield from Overwatch 1. I
Oh,
feel
you
like
don't want
this
a
map
shield
wouldn't
for
be
your
allowed to
shield?
exist. Dude, I can still get the picture of like the Bastion on top of the spaceship in
Yeah.
Gibraltar. Oh, a huge bad pick from our Hanzo.
Yeah, that's going to mean that the Sigma is just pushed back.
There's just no healing on the side of Baja after
They
that.
have a set. Oh, that Freya is massive. But the counter roll coming out on the Hanzo here. And that's going to force out the Iris here. Forcing out the Trank from that Zen.
Take that.
Slowly going to be forcing Western Michigan back here. That is the give and take of this Zen pick, right? This Zenyatta has more healing right now than the BAP, and that is off the back of that Trank. Without the Trank, he does so little healing, at least until later in the game. And it's just
We'll
back
see, what's
to
this
status quo. Poke going back and forth. Western Michigan's going to be ripping the cure set. The BAP solo ulting to try to get some counter here.
This ends
First Sigma ult
now.
comes out. I'm sure a second is about to follow. Both Soldier ults coming out. Hanzo ult coming out.
Huge Hanzo ult, honestly.
Everything getting ripped here except for WMU Sigma ult just sitting on it here, hoping to have it in the next fight. Meanwhile, Baja Sigma knows not to take this fight. This is a very bad time to die on tank.
This is a very I'm holding my S key type of fight.
Yep. And as he is left in his room to hide, his team is starting to get back. The troops are rallied, so he does come up to try to contest here. But Junkrat does have the signal here. Is able to
I think that's what they were waiting for, was right here.
Forces out both rocks. But that signal just goes down without using it. He's going to use it. Not going to grab anybody, but he goes up into the air.
Huge.
And they get the payload because
And we
Freya
cap.
is in the air, meaning Western Michigan is able to extend that timer a little bit, gets a pick onto that Freya. And the two supports just, they don't want to be here anymore. Not much left to do.
Yep. Nope. Just back up.
Meanwhile,
First thing alive.
Hanzo, on the other hand,
It's
would
going
love
to do
the
the
supports
exact
to
opposite. Cut them. I'm really liking how aggressive we are on the DPS side of WMU. You see
Yeah.
a lot of like forward angles being taken, almost not optimal angles being
Sigma
taken, but
bounce
still
gets
huge
Jericho
picks.
here. That is going to mean Western Michigan on the back foot. Oh, wow, that Sigma got exploded, and off the Freya ult, that's just going to be WMU wiped. Hanzo got his one, though.
We'll see. Yeah, we get those. We take those.
We take our ones.
Just a real quick question. What's the delay? Is it 2 minutes?
Minute 30.
Minute 30. Okay. I'm really liking the pick on our perks with our Wu Yang. Looking the triple ball.
That's going to be a Sigma ult grip. That is going to be a Wu Yang ult to counter it. Nobody going down just as of yet. Bap healing up his backline. Zen and Kyriel coming out here. Everybody ripping ults here, trying to stay alive. Hanzo goes down. Only the Soj DPS left alive. WMU goes down as well. 3 down from Western. That's going to be a team wipe. But we get our one.
We take it. We get one on the Freya again.
We get our one. This Freya, repeat victim of WMU's successfully gotten ones, has more than double her next teammate's deaths. Designated
That's
dire.
just insanity.
Now WMU has the awkward fate of having to walk through this wall, having to walk up to contest this point. Not a lot of time left to be fighting off that Soj, to be fighting off that wall.
And our own soldier.
Oh, gets one but goes down in the process. WMU does have a touch for now, but does have their tank drop, meaning only 2 left alive. Only the Wu Yang left on cart. I mean, this character is broken enough, it can win. And unfortunately, it does not. And that means that WMU is going to be held on this second.
Complete.
I think it's definitely doable here.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it's
so doable.
the hardest
on this
chokes
map,
in the game.
On this map, on this, it's like... I have seen everything from both teams getting a full push to both teams not even getting to first point on this map. It's an interesting one, and it really depends on how people can play against dive. How can people play against these rapidly moving teams? Because that is a lot of the time how people tend to look to win on this map. I've seen a lot of poke v poke that goes like that, very slowly, very methodically, but
Ready for battle.
the Reaper and the Lifeweaver, for example, that sets up for a devious dive over this first wall here. That's the
That is
danger
going to be
on this map.
terrifying.
And they're all set up here over in the
look like a
corner. They
talented
are
bunch.
ready to go.
This should be quick.
Yo, that guy has a little... That goes
Which
hard.
one? What are we talking about?
I love the little floaties that you can go on.
Luxus Casino.
Yeah.
The Lifeweaver was
All that
aura
money
farming
the
with his
buck
little
can afford to
floaty, I'm not
taste.
gonna lie.
Impressive.
Meanwhile, inside
I
of
will say.
WMU, just taking up standard formation. Swapping to mirror the Freya Soj backline with a BAP as well.
One.
But
I think it's just really strong in this map because you take one angle that's
they're
two
all going
fully
over on the
charged.
Lifeweaver flank.
Ooh.
Settle up.
Oh, they might have heard
They
it.
didn't go
definitely heard
far
it.
enough!
They absolutely heard it.
They bonked their heads! Oh no!
Oh, I love to see
And
it.
now he has to run back to spawn because you're on Life Weaver. Life Weaver going to be swapped out, going to be swapped over to the BAP. What a silly start. And that is a very deep place for Reaper to be. Reaper needs to walk back a little.
With no
a lot
Life
of
Weaver.
damage onto the Sigma though. That Sigma's gonna die. And that is a really fast pick onto Western Michigan's tank. That Reaper is just unchecked now. That Reaper is just absolutely reaping.
The reapening. Yeah, and our Liam gets cut.
This Reaper is taking so much space. He is playing at the end of the map. Going to go back a little bit though. Going to pay some respect to Western Michigan. Honestly, I'm surprised that he didn't
Especially
die.
with this fight on point.
Yeah, nobody having ults yet to rip just means that this is a just middle of nowhere fight. Right on the last little part of this push. Minecraft barely survives.
This might be
First
huge.
ult comes out from the Freya. Second Freya ult comes out here. That Sigma is full HP on point still with Baja's Sigma being dead. As long as Western Michigan does not stop touching, they are going to hold on here before the first point converts.
And that character's definitely not broken.
Yeah, no, that's normal. And now Western
Yeah.
Michigan has to play the awkward game of we can't really hold them
That's a huge
forward
pick.
because if anyone gets to point, they just get the cap.
They just cap.
So now they get to play this corner, and this is a hard corner to take. Do not get me wrong. But
This is gonna be incredibly hard for at least the blue side Sig, because shield just gets
Yeah.
demolished no matter where you put it. I will say, I do like the team name Baja. It's making me want to go grab a specific drink.
Yeah, I believe it is. CCE Baja, sorry.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a rock onto the WMU Sigma, gonna be knocking him down, but not knocking him quite out. Both teams just spamming out poke. It is really a battle of who gets poked out and dies first, or who gets a big, sick ult. That's going to be 2 ults out of Western Michigan here. 2 ults out from both teams, but the Reap Bomb gets
the Reaper
3! Oh, that is a devastating pick. Western Michigan just having their BAP holding on. Does get their one! Get You know what? We take that. We take those. Gets the Freya once again.
The checkpoint.
I'll be completely real. I can tell that WMU does not like their Freya.
I don't think that anyone likes any Freya. It's Freya. Yeah, just
Even after
looking
the
at
nerfs, she's
stat
still
line
so
here,
impressive.
the amount of damage coming out from Hagelston's Sigma. He is so comfortable on his head.
Oh, the Reaper.
Take off to the Tracer, meaning that CCE Baja is able to push up very confidently here, very comfortably. That is a pick from Arcane, but is it going to be enough? No, Western Michigan does not touch, and they are going to lose on map number 2.
Dang.
That's rough.
Was
That
like
was
a
a
lot of what I was
fantastic
seeing, though.
performance, though, from the Hagelston Sigma. That was massive, that game. But
That
this
guy
game
put up
does
some
go for our
wrong
very own
numbers.
Daisenia. Going to be off the back with not one, but
I think it's 2
2 big
kills.
hits.
Yeah.
An unfortunate way to start out the series down 0-2, but I have never seen a better position to win a 3-2 reverse sweep from than from 0-2. So, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more Barranco Overwatch right after this.
Heck yeah.
It's time. We're back, and we're on King's Row.
I know you just got super hyped seeing this.
I'm so excited. I love a good King's Row.
I mean, yeah, the Masters
This is
Reinhardt
the map, and
coming in
best
here.
of all, May and Ramatra bands. Now, I'm not going to tell you what a Ramatra band tells me, but if the audience at home can put one and one together, it tells me that there's going to be a Reinhardt.
I'm not seeing that out of our own team. That's
What am I seeing here? The legendary Zen Mercy backline.
Nothing ventured.
I don't really like
that's
that
significantly
one.
less hot.
My cybernetic form
That Mercy skin,
came at great cost.
everybody knows why it exists, but I can't say it on
Which
stream.
one? The nurse one?
No, it was the like vampire
The
one.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I ain't gonna say what I'm
the Wish
thinking,
Mercy?
but everyone knows what I'm thinking.
3,
Yeah.
1. Attackers in.
This is
I'm
all I
just on
really
the
care
same
about
brain
is
cell as you.
this Reinhardt right here. Oh yeah, he knows what's good.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see this Hagelston Ryan.
the question
I'll be
is,
honest,
though-
after seeing that Sig pick.
Does WMU know how to play around the Reinhardt here? It does look like they are doing the correct thing, which is just don't let him play the game.
Forcing him to go up.
He is the least mobile, and he gets a pin. Oh
Oh no.
no! I don't even know how that happens, but WMU is just going to go down here slowly but surely. They do get one back, but that's going to be all but their Lucio going down. Lucio is a pretty hard pick to kill when he doesn't want to die. But with the Reaper in the room, that means that Lucio will go down staggered. And WMU just needs to sit around and wait for a minute. Not swapping up any of the picks here. Not getting into a straight line for the Reinhardt here is pretty vital because he does get so much ult charge off those fire strikes and he starts landing them on 4 people. Just
I
playing
guarantee
around
you
this
we're
corner and
gonna see-
WMU just leaves. They just blast past the Reinhardt on the corner, but the Soj doesn't get all the way and Soj goes down. That means suddenly another pin in from the Reinhardt and suddenly Western Michigan has fallen once again. Only 2 left alive, make it only 1 left. 1 man left standing. Not gonna
And we
try
again get
to
our
prolong
one.
his death. WU trying to play fast and get around this Reinhardt, but failing to do so. He's on the run now.
Really hard.
Big shatter onto
my.
2. Both of the supports taking
But
a
the
break
Rhine's
on the
cut.
ground there. But with the Rhine going down, Western Michigan still has a support. Oh, loses the support to that, but that's not a terrible trade for Western Michigan. Because slowly but
all.
surely they can start coming back faster. That Freya's a long way away. Lucio's going to go pick her up, but that puts Western Michigan at the numbers advantage right here. Taking a lot of space. Ever being on point. And a massive anti coming out from Western Michigan's Ana as well. The nano reap bomb onto 1.5. Slowly that anti-hazard does go down from Western Michigan. That nano reaper does really hurt on the Ana. And Western Michigan's going to get the first tick of point, but not going to be able to take it any further.
60 seconds remaining.
Lucio not getting baited and they're not falling for any silly business. Reinhardt only halfway to shatter, meaning that Western Michigan does have a tank ult here that Baja does not.
This ends now.
Ooh, and that is a big pick from the
Huge
Soj.
Lucio pick.
Ooh, and another
Oh.
shot onto the Freya. Some absolutely massive picks coming out from Western Michigan's defense, or DPS. Western Michigan's defense not doing too much this map.
Yeah, not yet anyways.
Not yet, yeah.
Objective A captured.
We still have 4 ults from WMU.
Yeah, that was just a massive fight from the Soju. I tried to get on her there, but I just misclicked twice in a row. I have weak player right now. I apologize. Reinhardt is playing very forward. It is almost like he's coming up on his ult. He wants to shatter people with it the moment he gets it. Trying to hold as much as he can in this room. He's going to have it here in just about one more fire strike. And there's the shatter, and he wants to use it fast.
Oh, it's coming.
Blocks the ult, and here
Absolutely
comes.
coming here.
Boom! And there's the hammer down. But he doesn't get any kills on the big beat off of Western. The counter beat, though, going to be coming out. Both teams investing
Oh, the
ult after
nano
ult
has.
here. Another one coming out. A big Reap gets 2. Taking his nap after getting such a big kill. Gets the third with the shot into Reinhardt's back. Western Michigan going to be taking the fight and taking control here.
That fight was giving me some PTSD with that, reminding me of Ghosts.
Oh.
Holy. Just alt dump after alt dump. That was insane.
Looks like it's a Rivals game.
Yeah. Well, we're missing a little too much of certain skins, but yeah.
When the game's actually fun.
Yeah, you're right.
Nano Reaper comes out, pushes everybody back, and he's going to kill the tank from Western Michigan.
Just Hunkrat. We'll take that off of a Nano Reaper ult.
Yeah, with those 2 massive ults invested, if they can't get a stagger or something here, trying to stagger out that Reaper, but
Man.
his squad is with him. The boys aren't letting him go down without a fight. So Western Michigan is going to be back here in time.
Oh, the jump up top.
This ends now.
And another absolutely massive Soja ult.
Oh
My!
good lord, get this guy on
Get the
the road.
5K. Get that 5K. Oh, it gets stolen.
Yep, typical
Reminds me of a
support
certain
behavior.
league player we've got.
Yep.
10 seconds.
I'll not say who. Let's say it rhymes with.
You're trying to figure it out, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna just say his name, and that didn't make sense. Castle's coming out here. Does not get anybody. Western Michigan
not do
is
much.
barely holding on here in this final fight, but with a hazard ult, with a nano, that's gonna be a wipe of a fight for Western.
I'm liking investing those ults early, because I feel like we can definitely build them by the time we get to OT again.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. 2 support ults
I
coming
don't-
soon with a Rhino does mean that Baja has a lot in the tank to play with. Western Michigan having the Reap and having the Beat.
And the Reeve TP. Not on it out of any good position. I like
That Reinhardt's getting low. Oh my! This
It's
Soj.
just absolutely massive pick off of our Soj there.
My lord, the Soj could do things. What a fantastic pick there. The monkey coming out
Oh, the
instead of the
monkey swap.
Reinhardt here just to be able to touch easier. Being able to be a little bit more mobile.
A little more damage out too. Ooh, huge purple.
Beat comes out from Baja just to stay alive, just to keep on point, and the Reaper ult comes out in a response here. Everybody low, but the monkey does have nano. Soj ult, however, though, it means shot after shot is going out. The Lucio bounces back and
Oh
forth.
my, the
2
Reaper.
from the Reaper. Lucio gonna go down, but vitally, both DPS still alive for Western Michigan. 1 DPS left standing, but it is the Reaper. The Reaper, the big sleep onto the monkey means the Reaper can put him down to rest for good. Reaper on point, but doesn't pick up anybody. It's such a close fight, but Western Michigan gonna clutch it out.
I would think after the first minute or 2 of this game, I would not expect that, but man, they really turned it around.
Yeah, the absolute
That's
lock-in
so-
from Western Michigan DPS is insane there.
That was nuts.
Initiating match.
I mean, what? 29, 19? Jeez. Arcane
Yeah.
and Desania putting in some absolute D1 work there. It was honestly kind of crazy just seeing just the flip. That Soj presses Q, it's just instant. Just pure lock-in juiced.
All right. That is an interesting composition. That is some
Which
change-ups.
comp?
5,
Whoa.
Zarya Widow coming out here.
I don't
objective A.
I don't know what lab that was cooked in, but I think it needs to go back for a little more testing. But
No. I trust in the Zitto combo.
the Zero.
I always deliver.
The Zitto was a shortly lived combo. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I think if they were just doing that for the opening pick, this
Yeah.
makes a lot more sense as a comp now. Holy.
It's very common to see that Widowmaker come out here at the start of this map just to see if you can get a freebie. See if anybody's not paying respect to the potential of that Widow. Meanwhile, Reaper high ground. Maybe trying to contest with Zarya with the tank. Has to jump.
Only her left, I think.
Going back up there. As a sleepy hazard, but not in too much danger.
So they're taking a lot of unnecessary poke from that Freya that just gets to sit in main.
POV I actually find is actually pretty interesting here. The Ana playing so far back, having to actually play it lower accurate sniper.
Oh, don't tell me to watch the Ana POV.
Now, Reaper is going to stay alive. Just the 2 DPS left alive for Western Michigan. They can't really even touch.
I think they've got to find a way to definitely get out there. And
Yeah,
nope,
looks
nobody
like
got
they're-
bad spawn. Thank the Lord. Was it nothing in the world feels worse than getting bad spawn on King's Row? Because it is just a 20-second walk of shame.
Yep, that one is a slog.
Yeah.
Here's a 1-for-1 from Western Reaper. This Zarya is getting some significant value. She is just doing so much damage by holding left click. Well, Reaper dive just does not go well. Leads to Baja dropping a man, but this is a very melted hazard who gets nanoed, who gets to go in. Oh my lord, he's doing so
we gotta
much
get that
damage
Zara.
with that nano.
Oh,
Goodness gracious.
I
And a
want you to know
hostage
that
being
Zara
taken.
had both bubbles burned in half a second. That was insane.
A shotgun
much you
with
can
a
do with
nano
90 charge.
does hurt a lot.
Yeah, fair bit. Yeah. 90 charge in both bubbles does not feel too good. Sorry, it's just taking so much
Soj off angle here.
damage.
I like the Soj.
I like it, I like it, I like
The
it.
beat coming out to counter the Zarya
love it,
here.
actually.
But the big recon comes through.
My,
That Soj flank just got to be
4K from that Reaper.
a premium seat for the Reaper play. And that's going to be
another
another...
Mega Chomp reference. Holy. Sorry. I mean,
Yo, the bronze player's talking crazy smack on the Golden Guardian. That's all I'm going to say.
dude, I need to. I need to. I mean, you from experience have dealt with the games I get. I think I can have my one.
This Reaper just playing behind the best barrier of the wall. So hard to dive. Meanwhile, that's so just taking the high ground flank again.
I think it's just absolutely massive value because that Soch just gets to play uncontested.
Forces them
Gets
to
free
love.
charge.
Almost dies to the Freya because Freya moment, but
Yep.
does get out, does stay alive.
That Freya comes out of spawn for half a second. Next thing you know, you have to play like you're getting haunted. It's just terrifying. Which I mean is lore accurate, but still.
This Reaper just playing so well around the wall. Frail comes out on the Reaper though. It's going to be taking him down at 98% ult charge. Hate to see it. Another nano onto Hazard, but a reap bomb onto the backline means he's going to be run. Only one off a big kill from that Soch. I have to imagine Hazard ult comes out right here. That or the reap bomb.
I think it has all it comes the second you get the Reaper back.
Meanwhile,
Let's try to poke people out.
the Soch has been trying to get out this whole time.
Just
Does buy a lot of time for the ult combo here. This has to be a big ult combo right now.
This
I
has to be
can see it
absolutely
coming.
massive.
It's going to be 1 into 2. I'm on the wrong Reaper. I can't get into our Reaper. Our Reaper has fallen. It's a tragedy.
I think that had to have been a caster's curse there. He just did not get the spec
it's an
on him.
absolute travesty. I couldn't click on our Reaper, but they definitely could.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Oh man.
Tragedy befalling us on that hold right there, but there's still plenty of space to be held. Both Hazards just bonking heads, trying to contest this little bit of high ground up this point. Okay, have fun, tank, have fun.
Yep.
13 orbital
Definitely
bombs
is.
got sent to that.
It's definitely a hold this, but how did the Freya die?
How did the Freya fall down a hole?
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know, and I wish I had an instant replay button, but we'll worry about that later.
We do not have that.
The beat countering the ult coming out from that Hazard. Not too much happened. Wing ulting himself in, gets a zero-man knockdown and shields himself from a little bit of poke, but that's about it. Oh my lord, that
the nano
nano arrives just in time to keep up in the tank here from Western Michigan.
Holy.
Ooh, and a boop onto... Oh! A boop onto a Hazard! Odysseus, what did you do?
60 seconds remaining.
I think it was used mid-cast of his shift.
Oh, that's just dirty. Sent him barreling down into the fiery pits of hell, where Hazard does belong.
Yeah, you are entirely right about that.
Oh my lord, that Reaper almost just ceased to exist. I like this flank right here. Just completely unnoticed, even by the people up top. Tracer just bouncing around the backline right now. Reaper ulting onto the backline of WMU. That's bad. That's full support's dead. That is going to be a very hard fight for Western Michigan. That is going to be everybody down but the Tracer. How much time can Tracer buy? Tracer flanking back and forth and bombing and blinking and blinking and bombing. Able to buy enough time. Finally goes down, but Western Michigan's team is back. There are 3 up. Going to be holding on for as long as they can. Going to have only 1 left alive again. Pushing it though to overtime.
The OT
Tracer
there
just barely
is
not able to get there in
huge.
time, but that does mean that it is both teams on overtime here, finishing it off.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Wow, 41 elims from Arcane.
I just got a DM from one of my friends saying, I play Valorant again. I'm sorry.
My condolences to that guy.
Really hoping I get to see a lot more of this Reaper action from both sides on this map. The flanks just here are huge.
Ready for battle.
And of course, I spoke it into existence. Is Orisa? Yeah, Orisa's on this map.
Heartbreaking. Horse.
Yep.
I hate to
I
see the
just
lack
wish
of
we could make
Reinhardt.
glue.
There's even a Ramatra ban.
Exactly.
Got a good cigar and a big iron in my head. What more does a man need?
I'll say just the existence of the Hunkrat hazard kind of makes it really hard to play Ryan in any sense.
Shouldn't have slept through his classes.
But I'd like to see just a gentleman Reinhardt battle.
3.
There's nothing just pure ape brain
Attackers
like that.
incoming. Defend objective A.
The horse is just
What?
blasting as the horse does.
Oh, the Reaper flank. There's no heal for this Orisa. Oh, that might be
Oh, that's gonna be
just
one.
getting cut by WMU's Arcane.
That's gonna be 2.
Holy. The TP. Is this 3?
The horse is just elusive,
That
but
is
eventually gonna go
3.
down.
10 seconds.
Last watching this Arcane
Oh my
POV.
lord, he stays
Holy
alive.
spear. Holy spear.
Western Michigan slowly but surely going to win that fight and is going to bring us into the escort portion of overtime.
I just need you to hold tab and look at the 50 bomb Arcane's about to drop. Oh man.
Lost. Stop the payload.
It's just crazy.
The most important POV right now.
And what is that?
It's Diana. If she does not stay on this payload, the game will end.
True.
Oh, that spear onto the Lucio is painful. Oh, but the nano onto the Reaper. He's going to only be able to reap the horse he gets pulled into. Going to still take 2 down. Grab himself a health pack. Come back out to fight even longer.
I will say, just getting around this choke alone in overtime
Yeah.
is a damn good feat. Pushing the Freya out of position. Oh, we're
Full
just seeing
team
meltdowns.
ripping ult
We are
left,
just seeing
right, and
meltdowns.
center. That Vito providing so much
loving
safety
it.
for Western Michigan. The Reaper is in the backline once again. Reaper the long way slowly kills that Freya, but that is slowly going to be Western Michigan going down. The Reap Bomb sealing the deal. And that is going to be a really deep push, though, from Western Michigan.
Mhm.
The 50
Absolutely
bomb
massive
mark
push.
being surpassed.
Let's
Switching
go.
sides.
You know, one thing that's always kind of amazed me after looking at the numbers behind Wu Yang?
Initiating match.
You know that triple ball perk? That does more damage than an up close Reaper.
Yeah, that's
And that
messed
is-
up.
That is not a joke. That character is terrifying.
Ready for battle.
Once again, I can't go over that. I've tried going over that little same spot 3 times now. Stream probably comically laughing at
Wait,
me.
which one?
I'm trying to
Oh.
go over the
Over the window.
Over the window, yeah.
I've done that every time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
1.
Oh, but I think I can go over.
Defend objective
Just a
A.
comically loud buzzer.
Yep.
I almost just soundboarded, just because I have that favorited.
I was tempted to as well. The Widow gets no value and does swap off onto the Freya here. Meanwhile, the Reaper stays true. Hazard a little lonely in there.
Oh, and the hat's getting caught.
Oh man, he goes down instantly.
30 seconds remaining.
That puts WMU in a really awkward position here. Saying they do have a lot of room to play with. They don't need to hold them right here. It being an overtime round, you do not get more time for getting that stage done. You don't have to play for that time. You can play for this strong coach. 3 coming in, but 2 of them on point. Not able to get that figured out. From Baja does spell this fight going off on the wrong foot to start. Just barely being able to live from Baja with just how strong the scope is able to go through. But that's going to be one big pick off the cast. Starting off the fight. Western Michigan is going to be up a number on the fight in this choke. Hazard getting super, super low, but he has to stay on point. If he doesn't stay, he just loses. So low. Material coming out from Baja.
And the Kyriel gets stopped by the cart.
Oh no.
Nowhere near.
Castle coming out. This is a brutal spot to have a castle in.
Oh.
Isn't able to bring anybody down, but does get the pick onto the Freya. That's going to be 2 support ults, 1 for each team coming out. The Reaper ult though. The mirrored Hazard ult, but this one has a nano. That Hazard's taking so much damage. And that was a
map 3.
That is map 3 going in favor of Western Michigan. The dream is still alive.
Oh.
The 3-2 sweep is still on the table.
Play of the game.
And the play of the game goes to the Lucio.
Please let it be the boom.
Oh no, it's the boom.
It is.
And with that, the Hazard, he goes flying down into the depths of hell where he belongs. Get the Hazard out of here. A massive play of the game for Western Michigan.
Oh man.
That was exciting.
Oh, that's incredible.
I love King's Row. It never fails to deliver.
Why has every play of the game been an environmental kill and not like the 4Ks?
I don't know, but I do like it. It is funny.
It's really funny.
And with that, I will give my voice just a moment to rest between maps here, and I will
Real.
toss it back to another break. Western Michigan back on the board, down 1-2 in the series. Stay
W.
right there. And we are back. Going to be a trip to the Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen. Coliseo. Coming out in number 4 here. Western Michigan, having picked up that last game, still in this series to win. But
Oh,
off of the
Sprinted.
back of off the back of that win, Baja is definitely feeling the pressure now. Suddenly it is no longer an easy breezy sweep of, okay, we're going to 3-0, that's going to be a nice easy win. Suddenly it's, okay, they just won.
we gotta lock in.
Yeah, we got to lock in, we got to be ready, we got to be prepared because, okay, Western Michigan came to fight.
I'm loving to see it.
5, 4.
The coolest part of Coliseo, I think, is actually the part that's not even on the map.
Objective
The town?
unlocks in
Yeah.
30 seconds.
The town is so
You know-
cool, and then there's just a Coliseum.
You know the worst part? That was gonna be playable. It was gonna be part of the PvE, man.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Even Marvel Rivals is getting PvE.
Surely we will one day, right? Western Michigan playing
day.
friendship comp, just all holding each other's hands right now in this corner. Zarya having a whole lot of damage. And that's going to be a pick right off the back
Whoa.
for that Freya. Man, seeing a Freya every game, just, it hurts my soul.
It's just gotta be picked if it's not banned. I mean,
That
it's
is a
just
very
so
charged
aggressive.
Zarya. That is a very unfun matchup for this queen. You can basically never axe. With every single axe, it's just getting bubbled. It's just getting a nice 20% charge, and all of a sudden, a 90% charge Zarya is in your face with a big beam. This Zarya playing so low but so high damage. Playing. Oh, and another pick from the Freya. The Freya is just a brutal pick right now. Already having an ult, getting the Reaper. It just hurts to watch because you can't do anything.
Yep. Oh, speaking of,
Yeah. Have fun
It's
playing
just-
tanks, man.
terrifying that Freya, the passive of getting like elims,
Yeah. That
she's
Freya,
just forever gonna have ult.
over 2,000 damage already. The Zarya almost at 3 is just
Jeez.
dirty. The amount of value that gets into a Junker Queen. Sorry, on there, forcing out the beat, but it's not going to be enough with the nano there. It just melts.
Oh,
Team kill.
Baja is taking that last one personally. Western still not
Obviously.
swapping up the comp.
Dang.
I can't agree with the decision to stay on the JQ and to stay on these picks.
they have no answer to the Freya from long range at the moment.
There's no answer to the Freya. There's no answer to the Zarya. It's just a hope and a prayer for Western Michigan.
And that's terrifying.
And those
for
hopes and
Lazar.
prayers are gonna be dashed. Western Michigan, the Reaper is going to pick up some. When all hope
That's
is
three.
dead, the Deathbringer himself, Reaper, says, sure, that's what I'm here for. Getting a massive 3K there, going to be making this a little more playable for Western Michigan, a little bit more stable.
I'm liking the ults we have coming up online. We could burn
Yeah.
a lot of util.
You're back into it.
Looking to see that's at least one bubble out.
I definitely
That's
don't
both.
hate Western Michigan being on just
Holy Reaper.
if they can play fast.
Yeah.
But the hard part is just getting value against the bubbles is so difficult. The Reaper able to pick up one, 2 more going down off the back of this fight.
We gotta get
Zarya,
the
the only one left
yeah.
alive, goes down at long last. Both teams just playing around the corners right now, not wanting to get too poked out. Queen Yell does come out, but the Reaper ult is going to be shredding Western Michigan's backline, and that is going to be a devastating fight. Only one goes down on the side of Baja. Freya. They really like killing that Freya.
Yeah. That
guy is
you keep the
public
KD
enemy number
down,
one.
you-
And Western Michigan's still not changing the comp.
Hey, you keep that KD kind of relative. They view your stats, so like, not much of a threat.
Exactly. That's why.
It's metagaming.
Western Michigan, their next option here is the Reaper ult. They have to be looking for the play off of this Reaper ult. Oh, that's a lot. Oh my lord.
Oh my.
That
Just
we're
an
gonna,
insane.
gonna walk
dump
away from that one.
from Baja.
Yeah, that's a brutal ult bomb. The nanoed Zarya with a Freya ult on top.
It's just a massive middle finger to WMU there.
Yeah, that is just face melter 9,000 full effect. Western Michigan,
Bullets being burned.
their Reaper
that
is
Freya
alive. The Reaper ult comes out, gets one,
Oh.
forces out the Wu Yang ult
Stun.
as well. The reaping has begun. Zarya is low. She has a bubble, but she doesn't have another, and that means Zarya will go down.
It's kind of scary how much push they still got off of that.
Yeah. It's just this Zarya does so much damage. 8,000 already. It is a brutal, brutal character for Western Michigan to be playing into. Not much of an answer being shown. Ooh, big pick off the pulse bomb from Western Michigan. No Freya means that Baja does have to play down a man and one of their main damage sources. That's going to be a second pick onto the
another
Reaper.
huge pick.
No DPS, meaning no...
Time for the
It's a lot harder to kill
We
Western
need to
Michigan
cut
right
that
now.
Tsar.
And with the Queen coming out, that is going to be 3 knocked down.
Oh. Yep.
The quiet Lucio, my bad, in the distance. That was kind of hilarious. And Western Michigan is going to get their
was really
forward
funny.
spawn.
Just the fact that you can do 2 scope shots, 2 unscope shots on Freya, and just kill a Reaper 300 HP.
Yeah,
Kinda nuts.
that poor BAP just gets exploded. And Western Michigan, even with the
Oh,
window,
team.
slowly going to be whittled down here by the amount of damage coming out from Baja. Gets the pulse bomb back though. We get our Freya kill. Our government mandated Freya pick. That is going to be Freya kill number 6 on the map. West Michigan is fighting for their forward spawn here. They are here in time to contest it.
Take your legs off.
Liking this just Reaper basher permanently.
The beat comes out to counter the Zarya ult, but the reap bomb in the back line finds 3. That's going to be an absolutely massive reapening for Western Michigan. And that is going to mean another fight goes in Western's favor. Only the Reaper left alive. Hey, why did you reap him the long way? What was that about? You know what you got. Hit him with it. Reaping him the short way now. Western Michigan Michigan coming close to tie on push here. The Reaper Nano does come out and
with the
does
bubble.
bring one down. Slowly going to be grabbing another, and that is going to be a one fight for Baja. Wu Angle comes out for some reason to deal with the Tracer.
I like that. They have no support ults.
Yeah.
They have nothing going to these next few fights.
I mean, it's Western Michigan.
I mean,
They might be able to
Freya,
contest
but-
on this forward spawn, and if they do, they can't on the forward spawn, but they can on this push. All they need is one successful push
30 seconds.
to be in the lead. It is on a knife's edge right now. Both teams. Frail comes out. Knife does not connect with that. Very vitally not giving the massive amount of charge. Tracer down to 1 HP from Western Michigan, but going to stay alive with the pulse bomb, vitally so. Watch that pulse bomb. That pulse bomb could be the make it or break it. It's going to go a little bit wide, but that does bring the Reaper in closer and does mean Reaper goes down. That's the first pick of this fight. That's going to be 2 more going down. Western Michigan is able to bring this fight back. Only one left alive is the Ana. Does she know, chat?
The enemy's catching
does
up.
she know that she has to touch?
Yeah.
Oh, and I think she just gets booped. I think she's just gonna get booped.
No, she's just gonna
Oh, she touches.
Oh, she touches in time. The
She got
Reaper
some
goes
value
down.
there.
It's only a Doomfist on point right now. Can they kill the
Oh,
Doomfist
the
fast
punch,
enough?
The miss punch.
The Queen'll comes out.
Fast enough.
That just
Queen.
shreds them so hard, does so much damage and
Oh,
antis them.
man.
That Doomfist, though, is still left alive at 1. The Reap Bomb
And
on
the Reaper
point.
ult.
And Western Michigan, from the verge of defeat, barely clutching that victory in overtime, bringing us to a 2-2. I can't believe it.
This is massive.
I'm not gonna lie.
Play of
I did not think they were winning that. I thought they were sticking on a comp they were going to lose on, but they managed to bring it back. I still hate their comp, but they managed to bring it back. Play of the game from Arcane right
Still
here,
getting the right answer.
bringing out the Reaper.
Oh.
Honestly, he had bigger plays that game. I'm shocked that was it.
Yeah. I mean, the 3K Reaper ult in the back line,
Uh-huh.
like on that higher point, yeah, that was nuts.
We're going to game 5.
I'm happy we're going to game 5. This is exciting.
I'm remembering now, this might be a 7-game series. I don't remember.
I really hope it's not.
So do I, for my sleep schedule.
My poor sleep schedule, man. I mean, it doesn't really exist, but, you know.
Oh, thank God. Thank God it's 5. All right, and I am going to toss it to a brief momentary break for the last time this series. We will be right back. And
Perfect
we
timing.
are back. For the final time tonight, we are getting into the game. A Zarya band coming out from Western Michigan, and a Reaper band coming out from CCE Baja.
I will say, with all of these games, getting to a map 5 from two very, very, very strong teams, I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's been some quality gameplay. Unfortunately, it's Atlas to end it off with, so there that goes. But
Ready for battle.
it has been some good games thus far. And you know what? It's going to be a really entertaining Game 5. I am certain of that much.
Oh yeah. You know something really nice that's a really neat touch? If you're looking in the middle point right now, every single flight destination is an individual map. Like in this game.
5, 4,
Just a neat detail that I like about this map.
1.
Oh, yeah. That's cute.
Initial flashpoint. Station.
I'm liking the team comps.
Yeah.
See a
Once
lot
again,
more
the
value
hazard
coming out
here
of this,
does
so-
come out. Ooh, and that's a big pick right off the bat for
That
Western
is a
Michigan.
huge pick.
That is the most fun part of this map, is it is just instantaneous combat every single time.
Yeah. I will say, looking at the team comps, yep, that's what I was about to say. The Cats, I don't think it's going to get much value out of this.
No,
They must have heard what I was thinking.
definitely not, especially in this closed off little... Every fight happens in a tiny space right here, so the cast can just get jumped on.
Yeah. I will say, different team comps, absolutely a massive pick, but with how fast these teams are going to be playing, just not ideal.
Man, I just watched that
Oh,
Genji
the
get
Genji cut.
exploded.
We'll
West
say,
Michigan not quite
already.
handing over the point just yet. That Soj was so
Not
low.
at
Both
all.
DPS going down on the
Ooh.
side of Baja, and Western Michigan suddenly back in an advantageous position. Advantageous? Western Michigan
know-
drops a DPS, but they still have one. Healing production is still applied.
I was about to say something about your pronunciation, but I can't say much. I'm hardly literate.
What's illiterate? Is that like a different game mode?
Okay.
Both Kiri ults are out on the field right now. I'm sure both teams are not wanting to, but are soon going to invest ults. There's the first hazard ult. There's the Wu Yang
Man.
ult. You can see everybody's trying to save ults, but nobody able to. There comes the next hazard ult. Next on the menu
That
is
was a-
certainly going to be a Genji ult, or just the point flips over and Western Michigan gets out of dodge.
Oh, the Has gets out.
Yep.
I think just one flipped fight here.
That is no
Wraps.
ults on the side of Baja. 2 ults on the side of WMU, just about a third. Both DPS plus
Yeah.
a big beat. They're either going to go in with beat or rip DPS ults right off the back here.
I think beat engaged just to blow up their backline. Definitely the play here.
The moment that I see this tank get fully healed, I expect... Okay, and there's a Sojo
Oh,
coming
never
out.
mind.
Oh, they're on a flank!
they wrapped.
They have an
They
entirely
wrapped.
different angle.
Oh.
There's both DPS ults coming out from Western
Oh, and this
Michigan.
is where you beat. You absolutely beat here, right? Oh,
I don't think they even need to. They're holding it.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, they're not. Just to be safe, they're ripping the beat, just getting that extra shielding, that bonus life, making sure that they can stay up. They do need to continue to contest point here, or else it will go to overtime very shortly here. Hazard, the last man left standing, just gets jumped by Western Michigan.
Dang.
And that is going to be the first flashpoint in favor of WMU after a very, very long contest.
That was. I think that was the longest I've seen a first point go on this map.
That was double 99
Truly.
overtimes.
I'm loving, like absolutely loving, how every time each hazard sees each other, they're holding right click at each other's face.
That's a blade going in to start off this fight. That is going to be a Lucio minced and in pieces. And that is going to be 2 picks onto the sports from that Genji. Going to be a kill onto the rest of Western's roster, no doubt. Oh, what?
And we get our 1. We absolutely get our 1.
I have no
always.
idea how he got that one.
No idea.
He had like a
Genji's
quarter of his
balanced,
health
guys.
and just said no, bye.
Yeah, Genji's balanced, guys. That character's not good. We need to buff him more.
No,
Promise.
but my favorite YouTuber told me he's bad.
My favorite YouTuber complained for 3 years.
Miracle and wow, that is a lot of
It
ults coming
misses.
out really fast. Both support ults dropped by Baja. Western Michigan dropping the Kiri. That ball.
Man.
Western Michigan just winning the fight, just playing it so well. Only the Hazard left alive. Surely a fall momentarily, and that is control of the point going in favor of Western Michigan.
I am healed.
And without like even like, what did they dump Kiri ult and that was it?
Yeah, that was a 1-3 ult. That cannot feel good for Baja. The pressure has to be ramping up right now. You're on the verge of getting reverse swept. Western already has the first flashpoint, and now they have control of the second. You just lost a fight when spending 2 more ults. That can't feel good. That pressure gets suffocating really fast. They need some sort of a pick to reignite with here. And they're gonna start it
just like
off
that.
with the Sojourn ult, but that Soj is pushed low very fast. 1 kill onto the Lucio, but that's going to be the Soj dead to the Genji. The Genji getting out. He's got 3 as well. And that can be both Western Michigan's DPS ults
that's
coming out as
3
well
ults
as a
from
Hazard
WMU
ult.
to
That's a little
guarantee
bit
this.
more than I would have expected, but it's going to mean...
Does it guarantee a point?
With how long this fight is going, I think it does.
Yeah, I think that guarantees a point.
That was a
I absolutely
bit of a
would
rough
invest
kill, but
3 into
that's
that.
definitely... Yeah, that's definitely a worthwhile investment right there. 3 ults for a second point. I will take that every day of the week, and that puts us on to single point territory.
I have no idea where the objective is.
Yeah, it's gone. It's in Narnia. It's on the opposite side of the map.
Oh, fun.
And let me
Yeah,
remind
it's
you
this
at home,
one.
everyone, this is a 2-2. So right now, if CCE Baja loses a single point for the remainder of the match, they just lose.
It's just cooked.
Pressure
I
is
will say,
absolutely on.
Even with the reverse sweep, like in motion, this was an incredibly entertaining match.
Yeah, it is
Both teams
very
playing
much
at
anyone's
high
match
level.
still at this point. Both teams just playing on a knife's edge. Wow, I cannot believe that Lucio is still alive. Wow, that Lucio is still alive. Gets skewered
And
by the
never mind.
Hazard ult.
Absolutely just speared. Oh, the boom.
Oh, man.
Hazard.
But that's going to be one back for the Genji from Western Michigan. Western Michigan is just destroying the back line. Only the Hazard left alive from Baja. But I think he's going to be able to maybe... No! He goes down! Western Michigan wins the fight and gets control of this point. Wow.
We just get a count.
That was a Lucio speed diff. Lucio got there to help in the fight.
Yeah.
Lucio's
Listen,
just
man, die
faster than
first, get
Kiri
back
Break.
faster.
Yeah, also got skewered very early in the previous fight. The Lucio kebab was able to return and, you know,
Yeah.
kebab dip.
Kebab dip. One kebab piece.
The Atlas kebab dip. It is a feared, renowned strategy. And that's an immediate pick. So just removing the other Soj. Western Michigan off to an immediate advantage in this fight. Just playing fast, ripping the blade here. Gets one.
Blade.
Gets another,
Absolutely.
gets 3 total. An absolutely massive blade here. Is he going to bring home any more? I think he will. That Soj is 1 HP having to dodge, and that Soj goes down and he is out of there. Really big stagger there. This is the last fight right here, and they're going to have to... Baja's going to have to start it with a Soj on the way back.
WMU's Soj going in for that kill just to burn Util for that blade was absolutely genius.
Ults coming out from both teams here. Every
and
ult
they're
on the
through. That's
board
3
getting
locked.
ripped. This is the last fight of the game. The first kill goes in favor of Western
Genji
Michigan.
caught. It's a 4v4.
That
Oh
Hazard
my
is just
goodness.
barely alive. He is hanging on by a thread, barely goes down. The Hog on point is a menace. And Western Michigan
still
just
have
barely
Fury
gonna
ult.
fall. And Baja still, in their last breath, is able to take control here. Standing up, bruised, beaten, single-legged, but still not falling.
Do you hear You Say Run playing? I do. I hear that playing right now.
I'm excited. I know Western Michigan is excited because
Oh.
they have a Kyriel. They have ult
Huge
advantage
ult.
here. Kenny picks
Oh
are
yeah, they go
amazing
in with
picks
the,
right now.
They go in with the Soj. I'm liking this.
Oh, and that's one onto the Soj. The mirror kill. The Brig goes flying.
That's 3 for WMU. We have to pray for the
That's
Hog
a
miracle.
third. And the Hog goes down. The last
That is everyone caught.
vestige goes down from CCT or CCE Baja. Just not able to touch, and that will be the reverse sweep from Western Michigan
Let's
Club.
go Western.
Holy, just a fantastic series. A great showing from Western and a play of the game from the Soj. Coming in right at the end of the game with 1, with 2, and finally with that third kill, bringing home that last fight and bringing home the series 3-2 in the reverse sweep. That's gotta feel good if you are the Broncos. That's gotta be a bitter loss for CCE Baja, but a fantastic showing from both teams. Quite literally multiple points, multiple games coming down to overtime last seconds. Fantastic series.
Nothing more entertaining than that. That was an incredibly well fought match from both teams.
That was a fantastic series. That was a amazing watch, and that was an amazing win picked up by WMU Club tonight. Incredibly proud to see our Broncos win that and take it home. GG's to CCE Baja for the amazing showing. And with that, that will be all for the night. That will be the game wrapped up. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for supporting the stream. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to join the Discord. Get involved. Become part of the community. You could be on this team next year, next semester. Probably the best thing I ever did, so you should do it.
Real.
Beyond that, thank you very much for joining me tonight, Nines, and thank you very much to everybody for watching. And I'll see you all next time.
Woo.